being able to detect, assess, and respond effectively. And we've already defined what effective response is, or the result of that is. If you break that down, so detect, you need to understand what you're seeing when you see it.
Mhm.
So, and that it's easy when, I don't know, there's a hurricane coming, or right when it's very, very blatant. It's more challenging when there is a shift in our society. So, for example, during 2020, Black Lives Matter movement,
Mhm.
that had happened, that movement had taken place a couple times historically,
Mhm.
right? But it never really shifted. All of a sudden, there was a real shift that
Mhm.
occurred. And having the understanding of that shift is real, and that is, if we don't step up, if we haven't yet stepped up,
Mhm.
if we don't step up and we don't take this seriously and we don't ingrain this mindset and these values into our culture, if they aren't already there, that is a risk, right? We are not going to be a place of work where we're going to deserve great people, right? We're not going to have earned that. It's things like that. It's being able to understand when you truly are faced with something that could present a risk to your brand, to your organization.
Mhm.
So understanding kind of those thresholds of impact,
Mhm.
understand even just baseline what's a crisis for your organization, because a crisis for one isn't necessarily a crisis for another. And then what are those thresholds that go from issue to crisis, and also crisis to issue down to non-issue.
Right.
And then another key component, if we're just going to say a couple, is understanding the people who matter. The people who matter to your organization, all of your different stakeholder groups, what is their relationship with the brand? You mentioned expectation. What are the core values that tie you, right? Where are those heartstrings? What are the expectations? What are the demands? And in times of crisis, the more you understand about the people you serve, the people your organization is designed and built to serve,
Mhm.
the better you can communicate and lead them in times of crisis. The more trust you can build at pre, and the more trust you'll have during, which gives you the benefit of the doubt at the onset of crisis.
Right.